If you are a fresher, you are asked multiple questions and they can be diversified across your domain.
If a student is willing to start career in verification domain, then how they can start the preparation? Like what all subjects they need to learn and which type of tools they can use to practice the coding.
From my point of view, the major subjects that you should focus on is analog design, where you talk about the BJTs,
One skill that every VLSI student must have in 2025.
exploring how the chip designing is done.
One line advice to every freshers out there.
Keep exploring, don't just be confined to a particular domain.
Hi everybody, welcome to VLSI Point. So in today's video, we have Dhruv Gupta with us. He has recently joined STMicroelectronics as a design, verification and EDA automation engineer. This podcast will mainly cover the blending of software and VLSI, like how the coding languages like Python, Perl can help you guys to start career in VLSI domain. If you are confused which one to choose, software or VLSI, then this podcast can help you a lot, guys. So watch the full video. So without any delay, let's get started. Hi Dhruv, welcome to VLSI Point. And we are really glad that you are here and going to share your experience with us. So thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure, Shweta.
Okay, Dhruv. So please introduce yourself to viewers and how your VLSI journey has started.
Hi everyone, my name is Dhruv Gupta and I am from electronics and communication background. Like I have done my bachelor's from JP Institute of Information Technology in Noida, and currently I'm interning as an EDA automation developer as well as design verification intern at STMicroelectronics in non-volatile memories team. And I have been working on projects that can automate the process of spice simulations and extracting of parameters from waveform databases and checking whether they are in specification or not and correctly used or not, so that they can be processed and sent to further processes in analog or digital design flow.
Mhm.
And if I talk about my prior experiences before this internship at ST, so I have been into software development and I have
Okay.
worked as a virtual machine developer as well as an open source contributor at Outreachy in 2024. Okay, additionally, if I explain about my hackathon experiences,
Mhm.
it has been a major milestone that I got selected in Microsoft Imagine Cup uh, in 2024, and my
Okay.
project was MindMed, where I
Mhm.
was like providing solutions using my mobile application, in which we were providing solutions to the stress and anxiety, mental health issues, and
Mhm.
these solutions were based on Bhagavad Gita context. So
Okay.
if you are a user and you come to our app and you just give a query to our bot that yes, I am facing this and this issue in my college or in my office,
Mhm.
maybe. So the bot, what will the bot do? It will gather all the information that it has, and it will give you a well aligned verse from Bhagavad Gita along with the chapter name and the translation for that verse in Hindi and English along with its meaning. So
Okay.
this verse will be like highly aligned to your problem, and you will be able to find a quick solution maybe in
Mhm.
terms of spirituality.
Okay. So basically, you have designed this project in software, right?
Yes,
Which language you have used?
like I designed a mobile application, so it was based on Flutter development
Okay.
and machine learning, so that
Mhm.
it included that bot process that provides
Okay.
the solutions according to Bhagavad Gita.
Okay. So basically, you have a lot of idea about the coding things, right? Because in
Yeah,
EC, mainly students need to learn either Verilog or VHDL, but most of them are very less interested, I can say, in coding. So yeah, I think
I
you
would
can guide them better how to find interest in coding.
like from my point of view, we all know that in ECE we have multiple subjects from
Mm-hmm.
signal processing, digital design, VLSI design,
Yeah.
and you know many other things, analog circuit design. These were the like theories that we studied during our college years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the basic ideology is that not only studying the theory, but also you need to implement that
Yeah,
in
right.
terms of any project.
Mm-hmm.
And if I talk about machine learning part, then half of its the background of machine learning is based on mathematics only.
Right.
How much concepts you are using, Fourier transform, discrete cosine transform, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the easy concepts. And if you are implementing these things in terms of software or developing a machine learning model, you get a better hold on these concepts. And I think that it is a good approach so as to learn particular subject that you are
Mm-hmm.
studying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Dhruv, you told that you have done a lot of projects during your BTech. So, I think in 2025 itself, you have completed your BTech degree. And
Yeah,
currently, your internship is going on in ST Microelectronics, right? So,
right.
could you please guide to students like how you have prepared for the internship and how you have balanced
Okay.
both the things like the software coding and the core electronic subjects?
Okay. So Shweta, like I know you have been into engineering as well, like me.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
we all know that we have ample of time so as to pursue a lot many things apart from
Yeah.
studies,
Right. Mm.
right? So not only just I was focusing on the EC things, that
Mm-hmm.
was my curriculum. I was also exploring the things like machine learning, app
Mm-hmm.
development, website design,
Mm-hmm.
also freelancing. So
Okay. Nice.
yeah, so that's why I got a better hold on both these things. And
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about preparation for this internship,
Yeah.
like my major interest in EC developed during the subject in my college, that was VLSI design, in which we were dealing with CMOS and designing gates using CMOS, as well as
Mm-hmm.
like the main thing was built on studying standard cells, FPGA, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So all those things, the concepts were
Mm-hmm.
much more logical to me, and like studying those things, designing a CMOS inverter, a three-stage inverter, five-stage inverter, as well as designing SRAM using a CMOS.
Yeah.
So these were the concepts that helped me to gain interest. And
Mm-hmm.
after this, this subject end, internships started coming into a college, and ST arrived,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like selected for the interview after the test.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm grateful that the things that were asked in the interview were very much aligned to that I have studied during my college curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
So it was about that. And I would like to advise students that you should get a good hold on the basics, what you are studying. If you are like jumping to def amps or op amps,
Mm-hmm.
big circuit models, or like uh, you are studying how to design a particular high voltage generation block. Now, the interviewer will expect that you are a fresher or you are an undergraduate. So
Yeah.
he would expect that you should know the basics.
Mm.
What is
Correct.
CMOS? What is PMOS? What is NMOS?
Yeah.
What is BJT? Why are we not using BJT and we are shifting towards MOSFETs?
MOSFET.
So
Yeah.
you need to know this
Mm.
instead of just uh, going to a high level topics.
Okay.
So that's
So basically,
from my
your curriculum has helped you a lot to
right.
clear this internship interview. So, what all subjects you have prepared for that?
Like one of my lab was the layout design lab, in which we were using the Tanner new software. So I
Okay.
was exposed to that software and how to like design basic layout on
Mm-hmm.
that particular software. And
Okay.
apart from this, like I told, like I was into this digital verification part,
Mm-hmm.
and I was very much aligned towards like uh, analyzing the circuits, what is happening within the particular schematic, I
Okay.
should say,
Mm.
in Cadence Virtuoso. So that interest developed using that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if I talk about the subjects that I had during my this college years, like they were the combination of VLSI, electronics, as well as communication thing.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my favorite subject was mobile communication as well as VLSI design. So
Mm-hmm.
these two things were the main, uh, like I should say, the base of my knowledge that I used so as to clear the interview of ST Micro Electronics during the internship season.
Okay. So basically, these two things you have focused mainly. Apart from that, I think you have studied the basics of analog, digital, whatever
Yeah,
subjects have been covered in your semester, right?
right. DSP things and
Hmm.
ADC and all these things.
Yeah.
You get a basic idea what all things are there on how they are, like what is BPSK and all these terminologies. You should be aware of that even if you are applying for VLSI things.
Okay. So whether they have been asked about this communication topics, any question you got?
Like honestly, if I tell you, like the thing is, if you are appearing for a VLSI interview, okay, VLSI role, they will be asking you core concepts like BJT, MOSFETs,
Right.
how they how the circuits are being built.
Hmm.
Okay, PMOS, the basic functioning of PMOS, how it
Hmm.
works.
Hmm.
Like we know that when input voltage is zero, the PMOS is in on state. But the question is how. You need to
Hmm.
know that physics behind this.
Hmm.
And if you are not able to like deliver some of the answers during this interview, they
Hmm.
might ask you the communication things as well. Because in a
Okay.
chip designing company, there is not only a particular department that is working on this circuit design part. There are multiple departments like RF and
Hmm.
IOs. So they also inculcate the communication things.
Hmm.
So that's why these things are important. Why, like, if you are preparing for one thing, why should you not prepare the basic things at least for communication as well?
Hmm.
There's no
Right.
hard and fast rule uh, that you have to work on CMOS only.
Hmm.
If you are a fresher, you are asked multiple questions and they can be diversified across your domain.
Yeah. Right. So basically, being a fresher, it's recommended that students should learn almost all the subjects which are there in their semester, right? Like communication, DSP, VLSI design, these kind of important subjects.
They should
And
get,
their
know a
basics
basic
should be
idea,
clear. Yeah, right.
right? IDFT, DFT, what all things are
Mm,
there?
yeah. Okay. So after joining ST Microelectronics, what kind of projects you are getting? Like, what is your work specifically there?
Okay. So currently I am in non-volatile memories team.
Mm-hmm.
So we work on like verifying the IPs for the memories part. Let's say BCD, etc. I can't I cannot reveal much of the technologies that we are working on, but I'll be explaining what my role is. Okay. So my role was aligned towards automating the process of verification in my team. Like we know that
Okay.
while how the verification is done.
Mm-hmm.
The simulation are launched and the waveform databases are created in which we have multiple signals and thousands of signals, right? So there is like we need to calculate the delays, voltages at particular timestamps and currents in different branches in different blocks,
Mm-hmm.
and how much duty cycle is there, how much frequency are we dealing with. So
Mm-hmm.
these things are to be calculated so as to validate the IP, the design part. So before my automation framework that I built, it used to take around 3 to 4 weeks per mode per IP, I should say. And
Okay.
after some development, like there were two parts in my project. First part was extracting the this parameters or values, the delays, frequencies, currents, voltages, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
temperatures using the framework Python scripts. Okay, so
Okay.
there was not only one script but a bunch of multiple scripts that were closely aligned to each other. Like each
Mm-hmm.
one was dependent on each other. Okay, now you have to provide only the link for one database, and
Mm-hmm.
it will. give you the results, that delays, and all these things that you are required to calculate.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it will
Okay.
also check, whether the extracted value is correct or not. Now you will ask how it will check. Now the designers compute a window. Like if you have calculated a particular value, now there should be a range in which it should lie. Okay,
Mhm.
so minus 10% to 10% is the minimum window that is chosen. So if the value that has been extracted, it is correct. So it displays a green check, otherwise a red check. Now, if a value has got a red check, the designer has to look upon it and see what's the problem or the issue we are facing. Is there
Mhm.
any glitch in the waveform, or the waveform hasn't completed yet, the simulation hasn't completed yet. So
Mhm.
there's a need of verification by a designer as well after after the extraction part is over. So this was about my project.
Mhm.
Uh, the second part of my project. The first part of my project was like we need to automate the simulation launching part as well.
Mhm.
Up till now, we were focusing on extracting the values, right?
Mhm.
Now we were focusing on to start the simulation process.
Mhm.
Once your database is created, the project directories are created. Now you have to move on to the data extraction part. Okay, so everything was aligned to each other, and the user, the design verification engineer, has to just only give the input parameters, the netlist, DSPF, etc., the files that are needed. So that was a major outbreak and milestone that we achieved using this framework. And verification was being done within 4 to 5 days after this implementation.
Okay. So, in simple words, could you please define what is this verification domain to all the freshers like BTech students, MTech students?
Okay, so as far we are concerned with the verification part,
Mhm.
like what do you understand by verification? Like we have some values and we need to verify whether they are right, whether they are correct or not,
Right.
right? So the thing is, there are multiple domains in while you are designing a particular chip. Okay,
Mhm.
one of them and the most prior step is design verification after the schematic and simulations are completed. So here you are given a particular Excel sheet in which you are given multiple values of delays. So you are expected so as to check whether these values are correct or not.
Okay.
So you need to run simulations and the mixed mode simulations, whether it
Mhm.
is analog or digital, and the databases are created. And then you need to verify whether the delays that has been listed in the Excel sheet are right or not.
Mhm.
So that's the particular verification domain. And if there is any suggestion to the particular schematic design,
Mhm.
so that we can improve some parameters that has been extracted. So you give these suggestions to upper management so that they can be implemented in the schematic.
Mhm. Okay, fine. So, if a student is willing to start career in verification domain, then how they can start the preparation? Like what all subjects they need to learn and which type of tools they can use to practice the coding?
O- Okay, so up, like if I tell about my experience, how I started. So I didn't had an idea about Eldo commands, the mental graphics Eldo.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that I got introduced to was mental graphics Eldo extract commands. Now that was a basic thing that I needed to implement my automation framework within the team. Okay. Now, as far the question is concerned about how a student can start their career in verification, right? So there are multiple things that you can focus on. Like you should have good knowledge about the circuits.
Mm-hmm.
You should have a sound knowledge about the MOSFETs, their
Okay.
working.
Mm.
enhancement mode, depletion mode. These are the basic things that help you in longer run. When you are
Mhm.
stuck with some issue in schematic and you are not able to debug it. Now, these are the basic things you that help you so as to resolve these issues.
Mhm.
You should be well versed with these things, and you can explore things like the Cadence Virtuoso, how the tool works, and like you can create a simple schematic and also run few simulations on it,
Mhm.
verify the results, how you are calculating the delays, etc. Further on, you can also study about UVM methodologies
Mhm.
that are listed and can be useful in particular teams. So
Yeah,
that's
actually,
from my
UVM
side.
is quite advanced. If students have the basic idea about UVM, then also it is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, for freshers at least.
as like if we talk about like if you are a person who needs to go into verification thing
Mhm.
into VLSI domain, so you need to like jot down all your subjects that you have studied up till now, and you need to like segregate them based on communication and electronics, right?
Yeah.
So from my point of view, the major subjects that you should focus on is analog design, where you talk about the BJTs, how things work,
Mhm.
the NMOS things and PMOS things, how CMOS is implemented, what is the physics behind this, and the basic electronics, the star and pi method, so as to calculate, the register equivalence. Furthermore, you need to be well versed with the theorems, Thevenin theorem, Norton theorem,
Mhm.
etc. And then it comes about analog ADC part, analog to digital converter. Okay,
Okay.
now you need to be like well versed with these things as well. What's how the analog signal looks like, what's the duty cycle, and these terminologies help you in long run as well as in your first internship or in your first job,
Mhm.
whether you are like opting for a VLSI verification role or any other role in VLSI industry. And the like last subject I would like to contribute is the VLSI design thing, where you are more focused about creating circuits based on the CMOS symbol, I
Mhm.
should say.
Mhm.
So you learn multiple things about that. The random access memory, what is DRAM, SRAM.
Yes.
Like SRAM is can be built in many ways. 40 SRAM, 4 transistor SRAM, 6
Mhm.
transistor SRAM. And
Mhm.
what are the disadvantages, application, and what are the advantages of using these multiple configurations in
Mhm.
SRAM and DRAM?
Yeah.
So these are the basic things that you should be learning while your college is going on.
Mhm. Okay, so from where you have learned these subjects, like the resources.
Like you have multiple books and as well as the NPTEL lectures are available on YouTube,
Mm. Yeah.
right? So I would like to recommend a lecture that is everyone will know this thing. Like there is a channel known as Razavi Electronics, right?
Mm.
So every concept has been taught in a very basic thing, very basic manner, and you get a good knowledge about and a hold on basics that can help you while interviewing for any other company. And the second YouTube channel is Janki Raman from IIT Madras.
Mhm.
And you also have multiple books like Cedra Smith and
Yeah.
Razavi's also book.
Mm.
So you can refer to these things. And
Mhm.
from my point of view, these are very much enough so as to crack your first role in VLSI
Mhm.
industry.
Okay. Then what all programming languages you have learned?
Okay, so I've worked on many programming languages, and like the language that has been helped me, that has helped me in this internship was Python as well
Mhm.
as Perl.
Okay.
And like Python has a major role in my project,
Mm.
and like Perl was basically for used to defining the regex expressions.
Okay.
Okay, so this was the thing. If you were planning so as to interview for a VLSI role,
Mm-hmm.
you should go. You should get a hold on Python basics and the commands, the libraries that can be used in your particular domain.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because Python is very large, very vast.
Very
It can be
vast.
used for
Right.
machine learning, deep learning things,
Hmm.
as well as for web development and backend development.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you need to be specific what you need to learn, and uh, you know focus on these things only. Don't just get hold on everything. Start from Python data structures, doing machine learning things.
Mm-hmm.
That won't help you.
Yeah. So any role of Verilog or VHDL uh, in this verification domain?
Uh, Role of Verilog. So Verilog is like you need to be well versed with the how the code is written, RTL code is written, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to understand it and how the delays are created, whether it is synthesizable or not,
No. Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So you need to be like knowing all the VLSI flow, how the flow,
Yeah. How the front end part is going on, how the back end
right,
flow is going on. Yeah. This
right,
understanding should be there.
right. And if I talk about the verification role,
Mm-hmm.
there you need to like if you are learning RTL thing, you will be able to decode netlist easily and check whether there is any issue in it or not, right? So it can help in that.
So talking about the projects part, Dhruv, so how you have decided on what topic you have to make the projects and where you got the idea?
So if you talk about the idea that from where you can get the ideas for your project,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I should say that you need to be more observant around you. What all things are lacking in your surroundings?
Mm-hmm.
Can you create something that can help your college students in some way using your ECA knowledge or software knowledge or
Mm-hmm.
not? And you can also take help from ChatGPT. Like if you have an idea, you ask it, and there is no issue in using AI in today's world. Like
Yeah, right.
you can you can describe your issue or the problem statement that you have, and
Mm-hmm.
it will properly present you a proper problem statement along with the steps that you can use
Mm.
so as to develop the project. And
Right.
if I talk about the core VLSI thing, when you have to deal with RTL to GDS flow,
Mm.
there are multiple projects on YouTube. Okay. So my first advice would be so as to do a project along with a tutorial and
Mm-hmm.
then think of the modifications that you can do in that project. Okay. So it will help you in learning the concepts in a much better way,
Mm-hmm.
and rather than just copying things from tutorial onto your playground.
So if a student is good with Python or other scripting languages, but they are not much strong with the hardware concept, then what kind of VLSI domain they can choose as per their knowledge?
Firstly, I would say that if you know coding, you can do better in RTL thing, writing
Okay.
logics and how the circuits can be implemented in the terms of the logic that is created
Mm-hmm.
using Verilog or VHDL. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can also like there are multiple domains that you can step into. DFT is one of them, where you can automate the process of adding scan chains and
Mm-hmm.
the calculation of identification of errors, fault errors
Yeah.
in the circuit or not.
Mm-hmm.
And like I am in a non-volatile memories team. Now, if a person who isn't aware about the work that is done in this team, uh, he would say that कोडिंग का तो कोई यूज नहीं है यहाँ पे. Why are we
Yeah.
using this Python or any other type of scripting in this particular team? It
Mm-hmm.
is non-volatile memories team, so we need to deal with multiple memories, RAM, ROM, etc. E square P room.
Hmm.
Furthermore, okay. So, but
Hmm.
there is not a upper view in any domain. There are multiple things that you need to work upon. You have multiple files. You have multiple functions that you need to take care, and everything that is being repeated in a particular process can be automated. Okay,
Hmm.
why use manual labor so as to do that thing that is being repeated every time? You should have something that can do that particular task on its own.
Hmm.
So you can try any domain where your logic is being implemented.
Okay, Dhruv. So now this is the time for a rapid fire round. Okay, so are you ready for that?
Very much excited.
Okay. So yeah, code or circuit?
Both EDA automation,
Okay.
inculcating both software things as well as the hardware thing.
Oh, I think that that's what you are doing with the
Right.
automation. Okay. Cadence or Mentor?
Like I have worked on both the softwares and
Mhm.
particularly Mentor Graphics Aldo. So I will be going with Mentor Graphics Aldo.
One skill that every VLSI student must have in 2025.
Exploring how the chip designing is done, not only confined to your domain, if it is
Okay.
physical design or verification or DFT, but you should
Mhm.
know the flow.
Mhm.
At least you should know the basics in all the domains, how the things are done. Right. You should be exploring everything.
Or GitHub, from where you have learned more.
If we are talking about the software development, it is no doubt GitHub. And if
Mhm.
we are talking about the VLSI, the core concepts, books,
Yeah,
there's nothing that can match the understanding and concepts that are given by books.
definitely. If you had to relearn one subject in VLSI,
Mhm.
then what would be that subject?
Uh, it will be VLSI design because this
Okay.
subject is very close to me, and from this subject only I got interested in the VLSI domain,
Mhm.
honestly, and like how we are creating circuits using CMOS, and how we can create gates, flip-flops, latches using CMOS.
Mhm.
So this subject has been an interest, has developed an interest into me for VLSI field.
One line advice to every freshers out there.
Keep exploring. Don't just be confined to a particular domain. Like there is a need of specialization, but at your stage you should be knowing everything. Like should have an idea how everything works, how everything is aligned to each other, what's the process, what's the flow, right? So you should explore every domain and get an idea. Now this will help you in doing a good networking when you are going into a particular company, right?
Mhm.
So you will be able to match your thoughts with multi teams, inter teams, not just intra team. So it will help
Right.
you a lot.
Okay. And one last question from my side. Many students have this doubt that whether they should go in software domain or in VLSI. So what is your suggestion? How they can decide which one would be the perfect fit for them?
Okay, so Shweta, like if a person is like is in dilemma whether he should choose a software domain or Vilsai domain.
Yeah,
Now let's say he has entered the software domain and he was from ECE branch and he was scoring good in college. Now, after getting into software domain, he will feel I should have gone to a VLSI company.
that's the
And
point. Yeah.
and if a person who has a good hold on software concepts and he is working in VLSI company,
Hmm.
he will think that he should have got much more perks, much more benefits in a software company.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
so if you are fresher or you have a 2 3 years experience, you will be still in dilemma that I should choose software development or not. Like I should remain in VLSI things only or not. So you need to judge yourself, uh, right? In which domain you are much more good than the other thing. So that's the thing.
Okay, so
from
first they need to find in which domain they are good, whether it is software or VLSI.
it's about doing why I'm saying that exploring all things. It's because you can find the interest, what domain
Right.
you are like aligned from
Hmm.
inside,
Hmm.
in which
Without
domain you
exploring, I think they will not come to know which one would be the
i-
best fit
if you
for
pick
them.
app development, or let's say if you pick design verification
Hmm.
and you aren't familiar with other domains, how
Hmm.
would you know that there is a chocolate or there's a toffee in other domains as well that you need
Right.
to grab, right?
Hmm.
So that's the thing.
Okay, so your final suggestion is first they should explore multiple domains, at least both software or
Right.
VLSI, and then they should decide
Or
which
if
one
a
to
person
choose.
is particularly aligned towards VLSI, there are multiple things as well
Hmm.
to explore. And
Right.
similarly in software.
Hmm.
And when you are exploring, there a point will come then if you are working on two, three things like app development, web design, machine learning, all other two things will get aside, and the thing in which you are interested in will get along with you in the longer run. So that's my thinking, and I think that it helps a lot of students who are in currently college
Hmm.
and choosing their careers.
So, any suggestion from your side that how students can apply for internship?
Okay, so there are multiple ways so as to apply for not only internship but also full-time roles.
Hmm.
So first one is the career portals of companies. Okay,
Yeah.
and sometimes the jobs are not listed on the career portals but are listed on LinkedIn,
Hmm.
right? The specific teams are posting about the like openings in the particular teams. So you need to be active on LinkedIn and social platforms.
Hmm.
Be connected in groups where the opportunities come. Be active in the this Telegram channels that
Hmm.
post about the openings in the companies, whether it is software or VLSI. So
Hmm.
you can find multiple channels on Telegram. You can search on Google for them, and it will be helpful for you
Okay, so basically they can use the career portal of the company. Apart from that, they can use Telegram to apply.
as well as LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, right? So, okay, Dhruv, it was really a nice discussion. So, thank you so much for giving this much comprehensive idea about the how to solve the dilemma in which domain students should go. So, once again, Dhruv, thank you so much. And students, you can follow Dhruv on LinkedIn. Link is given in the description, and you guys can connect with him to ask your doubts. So, okay,
Also,
Dhruv.
guys, you can
Hmm,
read my blogs on Medium. I'll be sharing
definitely.
the link with Shweta, and you can have a good understanding of what all things I am working on, and you can implement those things as well if you are interested in. So,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I'll share that link, Dhruv. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming and all the best, Dhruv, for your bright future. So, this is about today's video, guys. I hope it will help you a lot to decide your future domain. If you have any doubt, then just let us know in the comment box. Also, if you are confused about the career, then you can join one-to-one career guidance session with me. I'll give you the personalized roadmap based on your situation and your expectations. You can see the feedback here. Multiple students have already joined. So, register today. See you soon, guys. We will meet in the next video. Till then, keep learning and stay curious.